lightning or in rain. When the he's done, when the battle's lost and won, that will be the set of sun. Where the place upon the heath, there to meet with Macbeth. Fair is foul, and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air.
Soldiers! Soldiers! All rise! All rise! Rise! It's your king! Me, soldiers. Here it is, kingdom come!
You may be seated. Oh, my son Malcolm. What bloody man is that? Come report to seemeth by his flight of the revolt. You is sent.
Here is the sergeant, who, like a good and hardy soldier, fought against my captivity. Hail, brave friend. Say to the king, the knowledge of the broil, as thou dost leave it.
Doubtfully stood the merciless Macdonald, the multiplying villainies of nature to swarm upon him from the western isles of Kerns and Gallaglasses, his supply. Unfortunate like a down quarrel, smiling showed like a rebel soul. But all's too weak for brave Macbeth, while he deserves that name. Disdaining fortune with brandished steel, carved out a passage till he faced a slave which ne'er shook his hand nor bade farewell to him, till he enseamed him from the nave to the chops and fixed his head upon our battle.
Oh, valiant cousin, worthy gentleman.
Mark, King of Scotland, Mark. No sooner justice had with valour armed, compelled his king to choose the hills for the Norwegian lord, surveying vantage. With Fergus arms and new supplies of men began a fresh assault.
Did not dismay this our captains, Macbeth and Banquo?
Oh, yes, yes. As sure as sparrow's eagle, or the hair of the lion. But I'm faint. My gas is quite well.
So well thy wounds become the air islands. They smack of honour, but go, get him searched. Who comes here?
God save the king!
Whence camest thou, worthy Vane?
From Bath. From Bath, great king, where the Norwegian banners do flout the sky, and Norway himself, with terrible numbers, assisted by that most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict, till the Bellona's bridegroom lacked in proof, confronted by self-same comparisons, point against point rebellions. And to conclude, victory fell on us.
Happy I am. No more that Thane of Cawdor. What can he not? No more can he. Oh, yes. What? Deceive our bosom interest. Speak a bit louder there. Sorry. No more the Thane of Cawdor can deceive our bosom interest. Go, pronounce his imminent death, and with his former title, greet Macbeth.
I shall see it done.
What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won.
Oh, Robin's sister. Killing swine. Look what I have. Show me, show me. Here I have a pilot's thumb, wrecked us homewards he did come. Is there a drum? Oh yes, a drum, a drum. Macbeth doesn't come.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
Oh, how far is called to Flores? Oh, what are these? Oh, so withered and so wild in their attire, they don't look like the inhabitants of the earth and yet are once. Ha! Live you? Or are you all that man may question? They seem to understand me, each at once a choppy finger laying upon skinny lips. There would be women, but their beards forbid me to interpret that they're so.
Speak! If you can. What are you?
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Glans. All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor. All hail, Macbeth. Thou shalt be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear that which you sound so fair? My noble partner, you're met with great prediction, with noble having and royal hope. He seems wrapped with all. If you can look into the seeds of time and see which grain will grow and which will not, will speak then to me, who neither begs nor fears your blessings nor your hate.
Hail. 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 Lesser than Macbeth. And greater. Not so happy, yet much happier. Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo. Banquo and Macbeth, all hail.
Stay, you're imperfect speakers. Tell me more. By Sinel's death, I know I am Thane of Glams, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief, no more than to be Cawdor. See from whence you owe this strange intelligence. Speak, I charge you.
Whither are they vanished?
Into the air. What seemed corporal melted as breath into the wind. Would they had stayed?
Are such things here as we did speak of? Or have we eaten the insane root that have taken reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
And a Thane of Cawdor too, went it not so?
Oh, to the self-same tune and words. Oh, who was that?
The king hath happier seat. Macbeth, the news of thy success, and we are sent by our royal master to give thee thanks. And in addition of a greater honour, he bade me from him call you Thane of Cawdor. In which addition, hail, most worthy Thane, for it is thine.
What? Can the devil speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why dress me in borrowed robes?
Oh, he who was Thane lives yet, but treason, capital, confessed, and overthrown him.
Glams. And Thane of Cawdor. Do you not hope your children shall be kings when those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promised no less to them?
Well, that trusted home might yet enkindle you unto the crown, besides Thane of Cawdor. Oh, it is strange. And oftentimes, to win us to our harm, the instruments of darkness tell us truths, win us with honest trifles, to betray some deepest consequence.
cannot be ill. Cannot be good. If ill, why hath it given in earnest, commencing with the truth I am Thane of Cawdor? If good, why do I yield to the suggestion, whose horrid image doth unfix my hair and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature? If chance will have me king, why, chance may crown me, without my stir.
Oh, worthy Macbeth. We stay upon your leisure.
I beg your favour. My dull brain was wrought with things forgotten. Let us toward the king. Think upon what hath chanced, and at more time, the interim having weed. Let us speak our free hearts to each other.
Very gladly.
All rise for King Duncan, all.
Go on then, sit down. Is execution done on Cawdor?
Oh, my liege, he has laid down a deep repentance, begged your highness's pardon, and confessed all his treasons. Nothing in his life became him like believing it.
There is no art to read the mind's construction in the face. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust. Oh, worthiest cousin! Even now, the sin of my ingratitude was heavy on me. More is thy due than more than all can pay.
The service and loyalty I owe in doing so pays itself.
Welcome hither. I have begun to plant thee, and will labour to make thee full of growing. O noble Banquo, that hast no less deserved, nor shall be known no less to have done so. Let me enfold thee and hold thee to my heart.
There, if I grow, the harvest is your own.
Sons, kinsmen, thanes, and you whose places are the nearest. Know we shall establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm, whom we name Malcolm, whom we name from here on Prince of Cumberland. Signs of nobleness, like stars, shall shine on all deservers, from hence to Inverness, and bind us further to you.
The rest is labour, which is not use for you. I shall myself be the harbinger, and make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach. So humbly take my leave.
O worthy Cawdor.
The Prince of Cumberland. Now that is a step on which I must fall down, or else I'll weep. For in my way it lies. Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black, deep desires.
They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfect report that there is more about them than mortal knowledge. When I burned to question further, they vanished, and then came missives from the king who all held me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters had saluted me along with hail, King thou shalt be. This have I thought good, to deliver thee, my dearest partner, that thou mightst not be ignorant in what greatness is promised. Lay it to thy heart. Farewell. Glams, thou art, and Cawdor and shall be all that thou art promised. Yet I do fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness. Thou wouldst be great. Art thou not without ambition? Hie thee hither, that I may pour mine spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the valour of my tongue all that impedes the golden round with fate and metaphysical age seem to have thee crowned with all. Oh, what are your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it.
It's so easy, it's true. The Bane comes here tonight. One of my fellows at the speed of him, who almost dead for breath, and scarcely more than would make up this message.
Give him tending. He brings great news. Oh, the raven is hoarse that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend my mortal thoughts and unsex me here. Fill me crown to toe top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood to stop up access of passage and remorse. Come to my woman's breast and take my mill for gold, you murdering ministers. Come, dark night, and take thee to the dumbest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through that dark blanket to cry, hold, hold! Quick! Oh, worthy Caudle! Praise them both by the all hell hereafter. Thy letter have transported me from this ignorant present, and I feel the future in the instant.
Dear Lord. Duncan comes here tonight.
When goes he hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
And never shall sun that morrow see. We'll leave all the rest to me.
Oh, this castle has a pleasant seat. The air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses.
Heaven's breath smells wooingly here. I've observed the air is delicate.
See, our honoured hostess. Herein I teach you how you shall bid God ill us for your pains and thank us for your trouble.
All our services in every point done twice and then done double were poor and single business to contend against the honours broad and deep wherein your lord does load our house.
Where is the Thane of Caudle? Give me your hand. Conduct me to mine host. We love him highly and shall continue our graces towards him.
Hey! Down we go.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. He's here in double trust. First, as I'm his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed, and then as his host who should against the murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, been so clear in his great office, that his virtues will plead like angels, trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, only vaulting ambition, which o'erleaps itself and falls upon the other. How now? What news?
Well, he is almost there.
Hath he asked for me?
Well, no, not he has.
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honoured me of late, and I have bought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which would be worn now in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Was the hope drunk wherein it dressed yourself? Hath it slept and wakes it now to look so green and pallid what I did so freely? For such is the time I account thy love. Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valour as thou art in desire?
dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
What beast was it that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. I have given suck, and know how tender it is to love the babe that milks me. And I would, while it was smiling in my eyes, have plucked my nipple from his boneless gums and dashed his brains out. And I so swore to you as you have done to this.
If we should fail...
Oh, we fail? Oh, but screw your courage to the sticking place and we'll not fail. When Duncan is asleep, his two chamberlains will lie, with wine and wassail, so convinced that memory, the warder of the brain, will be but a fume, and reasons of receipt a Linebeck only. What cannot you and I perform on the unguarded Duncan? What can we not put upon his spongy officers that will bear the guilt of our great quell?
Bring forth men, children only. For thy undaunted metal she compose nothing but meals. Will it not be received when we have marked with blood those sleepy two of his own chamber with their very daggers that they have done?
Who dare receives us otherwise, as we will clamour roar and grieve upon his death.
I'm settled. And then not each corporate agent to this terrible feast. Away, and mark the time with fairest show. A false face must hide what false heart doth know.
The moon is down. I have not heard the clock.
Oh, she goes down at 12.
Oh, I take 'tis later, sir.
Oh, who goes there? Give me my sword. Oh, oh. Oh.
A friend.
What, sir? Not yet at rest? I dreamt last night of those three weird sisters.
No, to you, they've shown some truth.
I think not of them. Yet, if we can entreat in order to serve, we might spend it in some words upon that business, if you grant the time.
At your kindest leisure.
Go bid thy mistress when my drink is ready. She strike upon the bell. Get me to bed. Is this a dagger I see before me? The handle toward my hand. I have thee not, yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat-oppressed brain? Thou marshallest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made a fool of the other senses, or else worse, worth all the rest. I see thee still, and when I bleed and dungeon gouts of blood, which was not so before, it is the bloody business which informs thus to thine eyes. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
That which have made them drunk and made me bold, have quenched them, have given me fire. Ha! Peace. Ah, 'twas the owl that shrieked. The sternest good night. He's about it. The door is open. And his fighted grooms do mock that charge with their snores. I have drunk their possets. That nature do contend where they live or die.
Who's there? What? Oh!
Alas! Oh, I'm afraid they have awakened, 'tis not done. The attempt to knock the deed confound us. I laid the daggers there ready, he could not miss them. Had he not so resembled my father as he slept, I might have done it. My husband!
I have done the deed. Didst thou not hear a noise?
Heard the owl shriek and the crickets cry. Did not you speak?
Who lies in the second chamber?
Malcolm.
'Tis a sorry sight.
Foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
There's one did laugh in sleep. The other cried murder, that they did weak each other. I stood and shouted them, but they did say their prayers and addressed again to sleep. One cried, God bless us, and the other, Amen. For they had seen me with these hangman's hands. I could not say Amen when they did say God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
But wherefore could I not say Amen? I was in most need of blessing, and Amen stuck in my throat.
These deeds must not be thought about in this way, so it will make us mad.
I thought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth hath murdered sleep. Glamis hath murdered sleep, and therefore Cawdor shall sleep no more. Macbeth can sleep no more.
And wash this filthy witness from thy hand. Why did you take the daggers from the place? They must lay there. Go, carry them, and smear the sleeping brutes with blood.
I'll go no more. I'll go no more. I am afraid to think on what I have done.
Oh,
I dare not. I dare not.
Purpose. Give me the daggers. The dead and the sleeping are but as pictures. 'Tis the eye of a child with the fears of painted devil. If he do bleed, I'll gild their faces with his blood, for it must seem their guilt. Whence is that not, okay? How is 'twill me when every noise appalls me? What hands are here? Pluck out thine eyes! Ah! Will all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hand? No. No. This my hand would rather the multitudinous seas in Carnadine, making the green ones red. My hands are of your colour, but I shame to wear a heart so white. Knocking at the south entry. Retire we to our chambers. A little water washes us of this deed. How easy it is then. Not so poorly lost in your thoughts.
To know my deed, 'twere best not know myself. Wake up, come with thy knocking! I would thou couldst!
Whew, that was a bit intense, wasn't it? Hi everyone. We need a porter. We are short of actors. Who would like to volunteer? Just kidding. Here, can you read these lines? Thank you so much. I know you like Shakespeare. Go on. So that's okay. Could you stand up actually so everyone can see you? Go on. Up you go. Up you come. There we go. So now we're going to need you to read this. Okay. Oh, sorry. Wrong one. No, this one. Right, when I point to you, can you read these lines? Thank you so much. Here we go.
Okay.
that you do lie so late.
Oh,
You need to turn the picture.
You turn it over, there you go.
thanks, sir. We are awake till the 2 clock. And drink, sir, is a great provoker of the 3 things.
What 3 things does drink especially provoke?
Marry, sir, nose painting, sleep, and urine.
Oh,
Yeah.
go on, sit down. You need to bring the standards down to counter level. Is the master stirring? Our knocking has awaked him. Here he comes. Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow.
Is the king stirring?
Not yet.
He did command me to call timely upon him.
What?
I almost slipped the hour.
Oh, I'll take it down.
I know this is a joyful trouble to you, but yet it is one.
This is door.
I'll make so bold to call, for 'tis my limited service. Excuse me, sorry, my sword just cut your shoulder.
'Twas a rough night.
Oh, horror! Horror, horror! Not heart, no tongue, cannot conceive thee, nor name thee.
What's the matter?
Most sacrilegious murder!
What does you say? You knew His Majesty.
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight with a new gorgon. Do not bid me speak. See, and then speak yourself. Awake! Awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason!
Oh, what is the business that such a hideous trumpet calls to parley the sleepers of the house? Speak, speak!
Oh, gentle lady, 'tis not for you to hear what I can speak. For the repetition in a woman's ear would murder as it fell. Our royal master is murdered.
Alas! What? In our house? Oh, help me, handsome!
Had I but died an hour before, I would have lived a blessed life. For now there is nothing serious in mortality. We are but toys. Renown and grace is dead.
What's amiss?
Your royal father is murdered.
Oh. By whom?
Those of his chamber, as it seemed, have done. Their hands and faces were all badged with blood, as were their daggers, which, unwiped, we found upon their pillows.
Oh, yet I do repent me of my fear that I did kill them.
Why did you so?
Who could be wise? Amazed, temperate and furious, loyal and neutral in a moment. No man. No man. The expedition of my violent love doth outrun the pauser, reason. There lay Duncan, his silver skin laced with golden blood, his gas stabs were a breach in nature. For ruin's wasteful entrance there, the murderers, steeped in the colours of their trade. Who could refrain that had a heart to love, and in that heart courage to make loves known?
Why do I remain silent when most may claim this argument for mine? Let us meet and question this most bloody piece of work to no further. Fears and scruples shake us. In the great hand of God I stand, and thence against the undivulged pretense I fight of treasonous malice.
And so do I.
And so all, let us put on manly readiness and meet in the hall together.
But we do. I'll to England, my brother to Ireland. Aye, there our separated fortunes shall keep us both the safer. Here. Oh dear. That's better. Where we are, there's daggers in men's smiles.
Shh! Don't tell Macbeth. Ah! How is the world, sir, now?
Why, see you not?
Oh, then. Is it known who did this more than bloody deed?
Those that Macbeth hath slain.
Alas, the day, well, what good could they pretend?
They were suborned. The king's two sons, Malcolm and Donalbain, are stolen away and fled, which puts upon them suspicion of the deed.
King's nature still, thriftless ambition will raven up thine own life's means. Then, 'tis most likely the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
He is already named and gone to Scone.
Will you to
being
Scone?
rested. No, cousin, I'll to Fife.
I will thither.
Well, may you see things well done there. Adieu. Lest our old robes sit easier than our new.
Thou hast it now. King, Cawdor, Glass, all as the weird women promised. But I fear thou didst play most foully for it. Yet it was said it should not be in thy posterity, but that I should be the root and father of many kings. If truth comes from it. Look, but hush! No more. Who is there?
Here's our chief guest.
Oh, if he had been forgotten, it would have been a gap in our great feast.
Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I request your presence.
Well, let your highness command upon me, to which my duties are with most indissoluble tie forever next.
Ride you this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
We should have else desired you good advice. Is it far you ride?
As far my lord as will take up the time twixt this and supper.
Fail not our feast.
Oh, my lord, I will. Not.
Well, we hear our bloody cousins are bestowed in England and Ireland, not confessing their cruel parricide. But of that tomorrow. Ghost Flames with you.
Aye, my good lord. Oh, our time calls at once.
I wish your horses swift and surefoot. Farewell. Sinner, a word with you. Attend those men of pleasure.
They are, my lord, without the palace gate.
Bring them before us. To be thus is nothing. To be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep. Each of the sisters, when first they placed the name of king upon me, and then, prophet-like, hailed him father to a line of kings. Upon my head they placed a fruitless crown, put a barren sceptre in my grasp, thence to be wrenched by an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeeded. If it be so, for Banquo's issue have I found my mind. For them, the gracious Duncan have I murdered, to make them kings, the seed of Banquo kings! Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was, so please your honours.
Well then, have you considered my speeches? You know Banquo was your enemy,
My lord.
as he is mine.
I shall, my lord, perform what you commanded.
Within this hour at most, I will tell you where to place yourselves. Acquaint you with the perfect spy of the times. The moment on't, for it must be done tonight. Oh, Flames, his son, who keeps his company, whose absence is no less material to me than that of his father's, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart. I'll come to you anon. It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's flight. If it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
How do you, my lord? Oh, sorry, it's fancies companions making. Why do you keep alone? Using those thoughts which should indeed have died with those they think upon. What's done is done.
We have scorched the snake, not killed it.
Come, now, gentle, my lord, sleeker thy rugged looks. Oh, be bright and jovial this evening among your guests.
So shall I, love. And so I pray be you. Let your remembrance apply to Banquo. Present him eminence with both eye and tongue. And while we must leave our honours in these flattering streams, make our faces visits to our hearts, disgusting what they are.
You must leave this.
Oh, full of scorpions is my mind, dear wife. Thou know'st that Banquo and Flames still live.
But in them nature's copy's not eternal. What's to be done?
Be innocent in the knowledge, dearest Chuck. Tilst thou applaud the deed. So prithee, go with me.
Now we work out here.
You can stop melting it now.
It's the best bit of the play.
Hawk! On your horses! Two from me. The rest are already in the courts. These horses go about. A light!
It will rain tonight.
Let it come down!
What's treachery?
No!
Fly, good flames! Fly, fly, fly! That was revenge! Oh, slaves!
Who did strike out the light? What's not the way? There's but one down, the sun is fled, we've lost best half of our affair. Away, say how much has been done.
Will you all rise? For the kind, generous, most legal and royal, dashingly handsome, King Macbeth. Whenever he's ready.
You know your own degrees. Sit down at first, and last the hearty welcome. Be large in mirth, and on we'll drink a measure to the table round. There's blood on my face.
Tis Banquo's then.
Is he dispatched?
Aye, sir. His throat is cut. That I did for him.
Thou art the best of cutthroat. I was good that did the like for flames.
Most royal sir. Flames escaped.
But Banquo's safe.
Aye, sir. Safe in a dish he bites.
Get thee gone. Tomorrow, we'll hear ourselves again.
My royal lord, you did not give the cheer.
May it please your highness.
The table's full.
Here's a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What's in the mood, your highness?
Which of you have done this?
Done what, my lord?
Thou can't say I did it. Never shake thy gory locks at me. Let the earth hide thee. Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold. There is no speculation in those eyes that thou dost glare with. Hence, unreal shadow, fake mockery, hence! Why so? The times have been that when the brains were out, the man would die, and there an end. But now they rise again, with 20 mortal murders on their crowns, and push us from our stones.
As my royal lord, your noble friends do lack you.
I do forget. Do not muse at me, most worthy friends. I'll sit down. Come, love and health to all. Bring me some wine. Fill full. I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Were he were here.
Our duties and the pledge.
Avaunt and quit my sight! Let the earth hide thee. You already know the speech. Avaunt, unreal shadow, death, go! Once more, I am man again.
My lord, you have displaced the mirth and broke a good beating to most admired disorder.
You make me strange to the disposition that I owe. When I think that you can behold such sights and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks when mine is blanched with fear.
What sights, my lord?
Pray, speak not. He grows worse and worse. Say not upon the order of your going, but go at once.
Good night.
Good night.
And better health. Attend his majesty.
Will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. What sayest thou that Macbeth denies his person at our great bidding?
Who sent you to him, sir?
I shared it by the way, and I will send. And betimes I will. To the weird sisters go. Nor shall they speak, for now I am bent.
You lack all seasons of nature. Sleep.
Come then. Will 'tis sleep? My strange, initial abuse is a self-fear that the once hard use. We are yet but young indeed.
Eighth.
Why, how now, Hecate? You look angrily.
Have I not reason, beldams as you are, saucy and overbold? How did you dare to trade and traffic with Macbeth in riddles and affairs of death? And I, the mistress of your charms, the close contriver of all harms, was never bare to call my part. But make amends, get ye gone to the pit of Archeron. Meet me I the morning. Thither he will come to know his destiny. Hark! I am called. My little spirit, see, sits on the foggy cloud and waits for me.
Come, let's make haste. She'll soon be back again. Oh.
I hear Macduff lives in disgrace. Sir, do you know where he bestows himself?
The son of Duncan, for whom this tyrant holds due of birth, is fled to English court. Thither Macduff has gone to pray the Holy King, and his report did so exasperate the king that he makes for some attempt of war.
Ooh, send he to Macduff.
Aye, and with an absolute "Sir, not I," the cloudy messenger turns me his back.
Well, he might advise to caution, to hold what distance his wisdom can provide. Oh, some holy angel fly to England to unfold the message ere I come, and return a sweet blessing to this our country under a hand of
I'll send my prayers with him.
Fillet of a fenny snake in the cauldron, boil and bake. Eye of newt and two of frog, with fat and tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blind worm's sting. Lizard's leg and owlet's wing. Double, double, toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. And join in with me to make it work even better. Double, double, toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Oh, well done. I commend thy pains, and everyone here shall bear aye the gains. Now, about the cauldron sing, like elves and fairies in a ring, enchanting all that we put in.
By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks.
Oh no, you secret black and midnight hags. I conjure you by that which you profess. However you come to know it. Answer me!
Speak. Demand. We'll answer. See if thou'dst rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters.
Let me see him.
Pour in sow's blood that hath eaten her 9 farrow. Grease that sweating from a murderous gibbet, throw into the flame. Come high or low, thyself and office,
Beware, Macduff! Beware the stain of Fife! Dismiss me! Enough!
Whate'er thou art for thy good caution, thanks. And thou hast harped my fear aright. But one word more.
He will not be commanded. Here's another, more potent than the first.
Be bold, bloody, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born may harm Macbeth.
Live, Macduff. What need I fear of thee? What is this that crashes about like the issue of a king?
Be lion metals, bold and take no care, who chafes, who frets, and where conspirers are. Macbeth shall never vanquished be,
Until great Burnham Wood to Dunsinane Hill shall come against him.
That will never be. Who can impress the forest? Bid the tree unfix thy earth-bound root. Oh, sweet bodements, good. You tell me, shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
I shall be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall upon you.
Show! Show! Show!
Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
Thou art like the spirit of Banquo down. Like crown that sear mine eyeballs and thy hair. Though other gold-bound brothers like the first, the third is like the former. Filthy hags, why do you show me this? Fourth, start, eyes. What will the line stretch out to the crack of doom? All inside. Now I see 'tis true. With a blood-boltered Banquo smiles down upon me and points at them for his. Is this so?
Aye, sir. All this is so. But why stands Macbeth thus amazingly?
Where are they? Gone. Come in, without there.
It is 2 or 3, my lords, that bring me word. Macduff is fled to England.
Fled to England?
I know, good lord.
Time thou anticipatest my dread exploit. The castle of Macduff I will surprise. Shake upon Fife, give to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and all the unfortunate souls that trace him in his line.
Probably saw this one coming.
Oh, Lady Macduff.
What had he done to make him fly the land?
Oh, you must have patience, madam.
He had none. His flight was madness. When our actions do not, our fears do make us traitors.
Oh, you know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom!
Oh,
To leave his wife? To leave his children? And his mansion and his title? In a place from whence himself doth fly? Oh no, he loves us not. He needs the natural touch. For the poor wren, the most diminutive of birds, will fight her young ones in her nest against the owl.
oh, my dearest cousin, I pray thee, school thyself. For your husband is wise, noble. But I dare not speak much further. Cruel are the times. I take my leave of you.
Was my father a traitor, Mother?
Why, that he was.
What is a traitor?
Why, one that swears and lies.
And me all traitors that do so?
Yes, everyone that does so is a traitor. Must be hanged.
Who must hang them?
The honest men.
Then the liars and traitors are fools. For the liars and traitors enough to beat the honest men and hang them up.
God bless thee, poor monkey. What are these faces?
Where is your husband?
I hope in no such indignified place where such as thou mayst find him.
He's a traitor.
The liars, no shaghead villain!
What? You egg!
He has killed me, Mother! Run away, I pray you!
Dingala, 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 dingala.
It's not coming home.
It's not coming home. This tyrant, whose sole name blisters our tongues, was once thought honest. You have loved him well, wherever you are. He hath not touched you yet. I am young. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Don't you worry. I'm young. Yet something you may deserve of me through him, and wisdom to offer up a weak, poor, innocent lamb to appease an angry god.
I am not treacherous.
But Macbeth is, and good and virtuous nature may yet recoil an imperial charge.
Fare thee well, Lord. I would not be the villain that thou think'st for all the space that's in the tyrant's grasp.
Be not offended. I fear our country sinks beneath the yoke. She weeps, she bleeds, and each day a new gash is added to her wounds. Yet for all this, when I shall wear that tyrant's head upon my sword, or step on it, I fear our country shall have more vices by him that doth succeed than she had before.
What should he be? Not all the legions of horrid hell can come. A devil more damned in evils to top Macbeth.
I grant him bloody, but there's no limit, none, in my voluptuousness. Your wives, your daughters, your matrons, your maids could not fill up the cistern of my lust and my desire. All consonant impediments would o'erbear that did oppose my will. As Macbeth and such a one to reign, if such a one be fit to govern, speak. I am as I have spoken.
Fit to govern? No, not to live. Fare thee well. For these evils that thou repeatest upon thyself have banished me from Scotland. Oh, my breast, thy hope ends here.
Macduff, this noble passion, child of integrity, hath from my soul purged the black scruples that even now I put myself to thy direction and unspeak mine own detraction. Come, and chance of goodness be like our warranted quarrel. Why stand you so silent?
Well, such welcome and unwelcome things at once, 'tis hard to reconcile. Oh, see who comes here.
Oh, my countrymen, may God remove the means that make us strangers.
Stands Scotland where it did.
Alas, poor country, almost afraid to know itself. Cannot we call our mother but our grave? Where men's lives expire before the flowers in their caps. But I have words which would be held out in the desert air, where hearing must not latch them.
What concern they?
No mind that's honest, but in it shares some woe. Though the main part pertains to you alone.
If it be mine, do not keep it from me. Let me have it, quickly.
Your castle is surprised. Your wife, your babes, savagely slaughtered.
My children, too.
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
Be comforted. Let us make the medicine of our revenge to cure this deadly grief.
Oh, my pretty ones. Did you say all?
Disputing like a man.
Oh. I will do so. I must also feel it as a man. Oh, gentle heavens! Cut short all intermissions. Front to front. Bring down this fiend of Scotland and myself within my sword's length, Satan!
This tune goes manly. Come, let us to the king. Our power is ready.
I have 2 nights watched with you. Since His Majesty has been in the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, and then return again to bed. All the while in a most far sleep. Oh, here she comes.
Out! Out, what I say!
What's done? It's done. Hell is murky.
Fie! My lord, fie! A soldier and a feared. What need we fear when none can hold us to account?
Who would have thought the old man would have had so much blood in him? The vein of 5. He had a wife. And where is she now?
Oh, what? Will these hands ne'er be clean?
No more, my lord. No. The Morris build is starting. There's a smell of blood still. All the perfumes in Arabia couldn't sweeten this little hand. Banquo. It's buried. He'll not come out's grave. Come. Come. Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Be not so poorly lost in your thoughts. Come. Come. To bed. To bed!
Bring me no more reports. Let them fly. Till Burnham Wood come to Dunsinane, I cannot teach with fear. What's the boy, Malcolm? Was he not born of women? Bring me my armour. I'll put it on. Send out more horses. Scour the country round. Hang any that talk of fear. Bring me mine armour. I will not be afraid of death and pain till Burnham Wood come to Dunsinane.
No expense spared.
What word is this?
Burnham Wood?
Let every soldier hew him down a branch and hold it before him. Thereby shall we shadow the numbers of our host and make discovery ere in report of us. Soldiers, repeat, it shall be done.
It shall be done.
Great.
Now our banners on the outward walls, the cry is still they come. Our castle's strength will laugh a siege to scorn. Here, let them lie, till famine and the ague eat them up. What is that?
It is the cry of woman, my good lord.
The times have been, my senses would have chilled to hear a night shriek, and my fill of hair would at a dismal treatise rouse as life for end. I have supped full with horror's direness, familiar to my slaughterous thoughts cannot once start me. Wherefore was that cry?
The Queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty piece from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays like fool's way to dusty death. Oh, out, brief candle, life is but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more, no more, no more, no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Thou comest to use thy tongue, thy story, quickly.
What? I stood my watch upon the hill and on. I looked towards the woods of Burnham, and anon, we thought the wood began to move.
Liar and slave.
So please you, it is true, within the next 3 lines.
You will see them coming, I swear, my lord.
Moving grove.
If thou speakest of false, upon the next tree shalt thou hang alive. I begin to doubt the equivocation of the fiend that lies like truth. Fear not till Burnham Wood come to Dunsinane, and Miller Wood do come towards Dunsinane. Arm, and out. Blow wind, come rack. At least we'll die with harness on our back. They have tied me to a stake. I cannot fly. I can't. But bear-like, I must fight the course. What is he that was not born of woman? Such a one, am I to fear or none?
What is thy name?
My name's Macbeth.
Could not pronounce the title more hateful to my ear!
women. The swords I smile at. Weapons laughed to scorn, brandished by a man that's of a woman born.
Turn, hellhound! Turn!
Of all men else, I've avoided thee. But get thee back! My soul is much too charged with the blood of thine already!
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. The bloodier villain than tongues can make thee out.
Thou losest, labour. As easy mayst thou the entrenchant ere with thy keen sword and presses make me bleed. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel, whom thou still hast served, tell thee Macbeth was from his mother's womb untimely raped.
Whoa, 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 cursed be the tongue that tells me so. I will not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward!
I will not yield. To kiss the ground of young Malcolm and be baited with the rat's curse. No burning wood come to Dunsinane, and thou opposed be of no woman born, yet I will try the last. Lay on Macduff. Curse be him that once cries no enough.
Would the friends we miss here were safe arrived. Some must go off, but by them I see such a day as this is cheaply bought. Macduff is missing.
Hail thee, King. For so thou art. Behold, where stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free. Hail thee, King of Scotland. Hail thee,
King of Scotland!
My thanes and kinsmen, henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland such an honour named. Hooray! I just mean, okay. Anyway, what's more to do, which would be newly planted in the time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad, who fled the snares of watchful tyranny, bringing forth the cruel ministers of this dead Berkshire. And his fiend-like queen, who would have thought myself in violent hands, took off my life. This and what needful else, by the grace of grace, we shall perform in measure, time, and place. So, thanks to all at once, and to each one whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone.